it seemed to me that cultural heritage should be, and cultural in general, should be leading the way in the path to a sustainable future and not be exempt from it or kind of pushing it under the rug or pretending that we don't have an impact. Throughout the course of my career, I've been doing a lot of research and discussions and trying to figure out, okay, how can we make this shift to a more sustainable future? How can we start practicing more sustainably ourselves? How can we start being proactive and advocating for sustainability? And I realized that there were really three main bottlenecks that were kind of inhibiting this transition. And the first one was that no one was doing this full time. There are a lot of organizations and museums and entities that have, a green team or a working group or, someone as like a sustainability consultant that comes in. But there was no one that was dedicated full time to just working on sustainability in cultural heritage. And that could spend the time that was needed and find the workforce needed to find the right contacts, create the partnerships, find resources and disseminate them, and find experts from other sectors. And so I thought, well, I guess I'm going to do that. So I went rogue, as I called it, and I started Key Culture. And the idea behind Key Culture is really to try and provide that how. So this question that we're talking about today, how can we be more sustainable? Well, this is what we're looking at. So Key Culture addresses those other two bottlenecks that I found. And one of them was the lack of expertise, which is, once again, going back to us not really understanding what we're supposed to do. I think the question is, what do we do? How do we do it? And I think that one of the really important factors there is that we don't have to do this ourselves, and we also don't have to have all the answers. One of the things that we promote at Key Culture is partnerships and collaborations. And that's not just within the sector, but also outside of the sector. So we partner with sustainability engineers and climate scientists and environmental organizations and social organizations, indigenous communities, and people from all different walks of life that can have some impact and input into what sustainability looks like for us. And the last real issue I found was communication. So I really wanted to figure out a way to have more effective communication strategy on a global scale, both within the sector and with the public. And for me, culture has a unique opportunity. In today's day and age, who do you trust? It's this issue of where do you get your facts from? Where do you get your information from? Museums are some of the last trusted institutes of learning and knowledge, and people get it. When you walk into a museum, when you walk into a cultural center, you trust it. And that is such a powerful tool. And there are so many things that we have at our fingertips that are being underutilized, that we can actually connect with people on a level that will be missed from just science or technology or from government. And what makes us human is culture. And using that to create this understanding and to create this vision of the future is going to be incredibly powerful. That's one of the reasons I'm so excited to be here today.